think this month and end of year. Again, I've said this before, but it really requires the macro events to play out. If we don't see anything here, I think we'll continue with the market cycle. I do think that we're going to see some liquidity move back in. I think if we don't see any outside catalyst, we could see XRP back up at 160, 150, somewhere in there by the end of the month. If we do get the culmination of all the things that I'm anticipating, we'll see substantially higher prices in the short term here. Again, I think that we need that in order for them to start using it on the 28th of this month. Could they kick the can on that? Absolutely. They pushed dates back many, many times. Could they push that back to the 13th of next month and do it on the same day that they tokenize stocks? Sure. Brad Garlinghouse has a tattoo that says 713 on it with the planets aligning. Maybe there's something to that. Again, tinfoil hat. I don't know. But all that being said, I don't think that we're going to make it to the end of the year. I think I'm going to beat scams this year. Pretty confident that I'm going to beat scams this year. I'm pretty confident that we're going to see higher than a $750 XRP by the end of 2026. So, again, take it with a grain of salt. You come to your own financial conclusions and make your own financial decisions. I'm just a crazy guy on the internet that talks about, global macroeconomic events culminating to, a significant price appreciation for a digital asset. And there's lots of other people that don't think that's going to happen that are also extremely intelligent. So going on, MW4II, they say legend. If XRP reaches life-changing levels, would you consider a private humanitarian foundation over a traditional family office, and why? I think you could do both. I don't know why you would choose. Well, I guess it just depends on what you want to do, right? So I'm going to lay out a couple different scenarios here for clients that we've worked with. One family, the matriarch and patriarch that are the grandparents, have the allocation of XRP. They have 4 children and I think a total of 10 or 11 grandchildren. For them, legacy is very important. And they're also very faith-based. They would have both of these things and do have both of these things. They've structured it in a way where they have a private foundation that they're able to allocate to. They have a charitable remainder trust. They have an irrevocable non-grantor, the trust that Dan Plaskett set up for them. And they've structured both ways because legacy is important.